I'm in a phone, and I'm singing. Hi, I love you. Oh, baby, I paid very close attention to the voting, and I was hoping that Elf would pull through. And thanks to you, tonight we have an amazing HQ Trivia movie night, and it is one of my all-time favorite movies. You voted for it. Yeah, we're doing Elf, and I'm so excited for it. I am your host, Anna Roisman, and I just love smiling. Smiling's my favorite, okay? What? I am here to bring you a smile and to give you the gift of money. And fun, of course, but also money. And if you win this game, oh baby, there's money in your future. I can already smell it. I smell the money coming from this Elf game. I hope you're enjoying whatever season you're celebrating this month. Tonight, we get to celebrate together the 2003 Will Ferrell classic, Elf. Here he is. Yes, it is Elf movie night. I can't wait for this. And you know what's happening. I mean, the best way to spread Christmas cheer is to tap the right answers and have no fear. That's it. That's my quote. I rewrote Elf for you, Jon Favreau. We could do another one, right? You told us online that this was your favorite Christmas movie. It won that whole poll. So tonight, we are gonna see just how much you love it. Tonight's stocking is stuffed with $5,000 to be split among everyone who can show that they know their Jon Favreau. Say that 3 times in a row. 5K for Jon Favreau's movie. Okay, or you can also put some extra jingle in your game with a VIP ticket tonight, making you eligible for tonight's super special overstuffed VIP pot worth $5,000. Another $5,000. That's a lot. We need to sell 400 tickets to do VIP, and we will sell no more than 500. That's a lot. I see you buying them right now. I see you getting in that VIP pot. It's like a jacuzzi in there. It's really fun, except, you get to talk about movies and Will Ferrell and Elf. Don't let your ticket get away. Join us in that VIP pot. We got a few more minutes here for you to join us. There's a red carpet, there's champagne. It's beautiful in here. I'm in the VIP room. And of course, we have another incredible charity to support tonight, and one with Will Ferrell himself on the advisory board. It is Cancer for College, helping cancer survivors to achieve even more in higher education. While battling Hodgkin's lymphoma for the second time, Craig Pollard promised if he survived, he'd work to make the world a better place for cancer survivors. Today, his promise has become Cancer for College. Since 1993, they've awarded over 1,400 scholarships to cancer survivors, and right now, Will Ferrell is matching all donations from now until the end of the year. So your $10 donation instantly becomes $20. That is beautiful. And HQ loves what Cancer for College is doing, so we are matching tonight's prize money in a $5,000 donation. And if you want to help, you can donate something at cancerforcollege.org. Right here. A lot of people are matching it. Throw them some of the money that you have. It's really appreciated, especially during the holidays. And don't forget, tomorrow night, my brother Matt Richards, he will be back here with regular HQ Trivia at 9 p.m. Make sure you don't miss out on it. I miss him. I miss seeing him, we're here on different nights. So it's almost that time. I see we have some people in the VIP pot. We're close. It's about that time. I want to know, are you ready to travel through the 7 levels of the candy cane forest, past the sea of swirly, twirly gumdrops, and through the Lincoln Tunnel? Just to get to tonight's game, put your mask on. If you're gonna travel, put your mask on, okay? Don't go out without a mask. But it's coming down to this. This is the moment that we've all been waiting for, right? It's time to find out if you have special talents or if you're just a cotton-headed ninny muggins. Sometimes we're all a little cotton-headed ninny muggins, right? I know we are. So I want you right now to go and either get a big bowl of pasta, fill it with a bunch of candy, pour a big mug of syrup. That's your cup on the side, right? You're gonna have some syrup, you're gonna have some elf pasta, and you know what time it is? It's time for us to get started with question number 1. Take a deep breath. Q1. According to the elf code, the best way to spread Christmas cheer involves what? Singing, smiling, or shopping? You heard me say it, okay? You heard me say smiling's my favorite, but singing, it's an easy one to start on as long as you've seen Elf. No one can leave the theater confused about this. The best way to spread Christmas cheer is singing loud for all to hear. Check it out.
The best way to spread Christmas cheer is singing loud for all to hear.
I mean, he brings Christmas. He brings the spirit with us. How many of you got it? Woohoo! 52,225. I hear you singing at home, right? You're singing some of the songs. You're bringing the Christmas cheer into the living room. You know, it works in the movie. It makes Santa's sleigh go, right? At the end. And I want you to know, if you missed HQ last night, very exciting news. We are on day two of our big 9 days of Quizmas event. We are showering gifts galore on our beloved HQties. The 100 winners from last night will get an extra life loaded to their account very soon. And look what we have tonight. Oh, what do we have tonight? Well, to enter, you gotta follow HQ Trivia on Instagram. Right there, you see it at HQ Trivia. Leave a comment using your HQ username and tag at least one friend. Have you ever done an Instagram giveaway? You know how this works. Tag a friend. We are going to pick 20 of you to win. And if you've got enough hats, come back over the next week because the prizes will most definitely get bigger. I believe tonight is a hat, right? That's a hat. Are you ready to move on to Q2? I am. Here we go. Which of these is a main elf food group? Candy, candy apples, cotton candy. So weird. These are also all Anna food groups, you know? Maybe you'd be a hyper ball of energy too if you ingested this much sugar, and that's because you're dealing with...
We elves try to stick to the 4 main food groups. Candy, candy canes, candy corns, and syrup.
You heard him. Syrup, candy corn, candy canes, and just plain candy, which is the answer. Oh, I would eat candy for all 3 meals a day if I could. 46,716. You're looking sweet to me because you got it right. But tell me, do you eat the candy on pasta or is that just like an elf thing? You know what I mean? I've tried it. I'm not gonna lie. In college, I was like, I love this movie. I'm gonna put syrup on spaghetti. And you know what? Not that bad. Actually, not that bad. And if you do it tonight, send me a picture on Twitter after this. Tell me one thing. Are you into my outfit tonight? Do we love the dress? I'm talking about it. You know, shopping on wardrobe is almost as fun as playing HQ Trivia. If your friends are more impressed by a good look, than knowledge of random trivia facts, you can go to wearwardrobe.co and use code HQ Trivia at checkout for a free rental. You could rent this exact dress that I have on tonight. She's a pretty blue, right? Okay, moving on to question number 3. What does Buddy ask about when he answers his father's office phone? Candy, color, cars. One thing you learn quickly about Buddy is that he loves meeting people and learning all about them. And you really see it when he picks up the phone and he asks,
Buddy the elf, what's your favorite color?
green! My favorite color is green. I love that. I wish everyone answered the phone with what's your favorite color, right? Imagine our conversations. They'd be great. 44,283. You got it right. You know, it's ironic that my favorite color is green and that's what he wears in this movie. What's your favorite color? Throw it in the chat. Make it rain colors. Throw me a color in the chat. Is it blue? Is it the color of my cute dress? Q4. Buddy finds his dad with a snow globe featuring what landmark? Statue of Liberty, Central Park, Empire State Building. Well, he had to use some sort of beacon walking from the North Pole, right? So in his cute snow globe, Buddy had a little model of New York's famous Empire State Building. Who got it right? 42,349. No savage questions yet. You studied. You knew this movie was coming. We were supposed to have it Wednesday. That's why I know you know it. And you got it right, Empire State Building. Do you know what's funny? I learned this when he went around town in New York City, when he's like on the street and he's by the Empire State Building and he's walking around and he sees Santa. It's all improvised. Nobody was planted for those scenes. It's just Will Ferrell walking around New York City in an elf costume. That's brilliant, right? I love it. Now you're gonna have to go back and watch it. Moving on to Q5. What is said by a character about the alleged world's best cup of coffee? Needs sugar, like yellow snow, tastes crappy. Congrats were perhaps not so deserved for this one, but Buddy's too innocent to spot marketing hyperbole, right? He had Jovi drink what tasted like a crappy
Tastes like a crappy cup of coffee.
Tastes like a crappy cup of coffee. You heard her. Blindfolded. She said it. Ooh, some people thought it needs sugar. You know what? It probably did need sugar. So you're not far off. I would use an extra life. You were close. 36,033. You got it right. You know, coffee is subjective, right? There are some coffee snobs out there. So maybe it was. Maybe it was the best cup of coffee, you know? But Jovi just likes, you know, a French press. I don't know. Moving on to question number 6. What song sung by Jovi later appeared on a record by her actor? Baby It's Cold Outside, Santa Claus is Coming to Town, Little Saint Nick. Oh, this question could be frightful unless you found Zoe's singing delightful. And we all do. Her band She and Him have made 2 Christmas albums, one featuring Baby It's Cold Outside, which was in the shower scene.
I really can't stay.
Baby, it's cold outside.
I love that duet. I love it, right? You know, and she's like, don't look at me! Get out! Don't look at me! 36,186. It is not cold. It is very warm. You're getting warmer and warmer, actually, because you're making your way to the end of this game. And Favreau, he didn't even have that planned in the movie. He thought that like Zooey Deschanel had a beautiful singing voice, so he added in that song. And why do I know all these facts? Go watch that Netflix documentary, the Christmas movies that made us. I watched that the other day in preparation for this game, and honestly, it was great. Shout out to them. Moving on to Q7. What is bizarrely prominent in Buddy's flashback when he realizes he's actually a human? Jack in the Box, Rudolph, sock puppets. We're going off the wall with the choices in this movie, right? And that's why we love it so much. So in the midst of undersized beds, shoes, and other hijinks is the haunting Jack in the Box. It's scary. Have you ever opened a Jack in the Box? Those are scary. How many of you got it right? I'm scared to look. But I think I'll see it. 34,485. This, you know your elf, okay? The people came for Will Ferrell. You know, I don't think Will Ferrell knew when that was happening. I believe that that was real. When he opened it up and it like pops out at him. It's like opening champagne. It really freaks me out. You never know when it's gonna happen. It's either a success or it's underwhelming. All right, question number 8. What kind of character is on the front of the book Buddy reads at his dad's office? Egg, pig, or elf? Here's some layered meta humor for you. There's a famous story about someone helping someone else fit into a different society, and that is Pygmalion. And Buddy reads the real-life kids' book, Pygmalion. Check it out. Francisco, that's fun to say. Pygmalion, that's fun to say. Pig, ooh, that was harder. You thought it was egg. Some of you thought it was egg. It wasn't, it was pig. But we're still on Q8, 26,753. That's fun to say, right? That's fun to say. You're moving on to the next question. Now that's more fun to say. All right, Q9. The engine is knocked off of Santa's sleigh by a statue of what? Angel, explorer, horseman. They fixed the engine with enough Christmas spirit to get airborne, but they were flying very, very low. And take a look at what happened. Ouch! Ouch, right? Ironic, huh? Central Park's Angel of the Water statue almost ruined Christmas. Almost took down that sleigh after they finally got it in the air. Wow, I'm not gonna call it savage, but it's getting tougher now. It's getting tougher. You got it though. 18,307 of you got it. For those who didn't get it, I don't know, you could still come back. Maybe let's sing a song, to bring on the cheer. Right? Join me at home. I see you there. I see you playing HQ. You better watch out. You better not cry. We've got Q10. I'm telling you why. All right, we're going on to Q10. I just gave you a little bit of Christmas spirit. Hopefully you'll get this question right. Q10. What branded toy is not seen in the real Santa's workshop? Elmo, Mr. Potato Head, Bob the Builder. You're not misremembering, okay? This toy does show up right next to Buddy in the movie, but not in the North Pole at Santa's workshop. It's only at Gimbel's that you'll see any of the red Elmos on display. Elmo is the answer. Woohoo! 16,842! You got it, you got it. You know, they can make an Etch-a-Sketch up at the North Pole, but I guess fur, right? That's hard to do. I don't know, what's the toy of the year this year? What is like the toy that everyone had to buy like months ago to make sure it arrived for Christmas? There's gotta be some cool new toy out. I don't know what it is. So let me know in the chat. I wanna know what's the toy of 2020 or of 2021. But right now we're at the penultimate question, Q11. What Christmas film does not feature the actor who played Buddy's stepmom in New York? Christmas with the Cranks, Four Christmases, Happiest Season. This actress, she's an icon. She's in so many movies. She's basically like a de facto movie mom. We love Mary Steenburgen of Step Brothers fame, but guess what she's not in? She is not in Christmas with the Cranks. No, she is not. She's in a ton of other movies. She's in Four Christmases. She's in Happiest Season. Not in Christmas with the Cranks. 14,017. Did you know and director Jon Favreau also appears in this movie, in the movie Four Christmases with Mary Steenburgen. They work together again. That's beautiful. Guess what time it is? Oh, right now it is time for the final question of the night. Here we go for all the big money, for all the elfies out there. Should I say that? You better take an elfie after this if you won the game. I don't know. I'm gonna take a selfie. You take an elfie with your HQ winnings. I wanna see all those photos. Bring me the Christmas cheer after this because right now it is time for the final question. Here we go. What does Buddy name his daughter? Carol, Susie, or Vixen? What better way to end than at the end, right? Buddy not only made it in human society, he settled down and he brought a new generation into the Hobbs family, right? And that little girl, do you remember what her name was? Her name is Susie. Susie for the win. Who got it? Ooh, it's good. It's a good number tonight. We've got 13,613 winners in tonight's HQ Trivia Movie Night, Elf Movie Night. You did it. You did it for Susie. I'm so proud of you. Let's go to space. Actually, this rocket's taking us to the North Pole tonight. That's where we're going. And we're going to see who's on the sleigh ride with us. Who's taking home money tonight? $5,000. I love it. This game made me so happy. Big money, big money. Look at that! 37 cents. That's big money. I'm sorry, but that's great on Elf Night. Big shout out to Lulu Jimmy, Regina 1833, Mr. Always, Always, Joe Chims, Corona China. Nope, don't like that username, sorry. Anurgan, Aaron Jink, Elderly Whoa, Curran 445. I got these. Who else? What other reindeer are we playing with tonight? Ben, Morgan, Felix, Jacob, Alexa 5412. You guys did it. You did it. Congratulations. Okay, world's best cup of trivia winners. Wow. Slow clap. That was spectacular. Everyone who showed up tonight, you're all on the nice list, okay? Nobody was very sucky. No one's on that naughty list. You're all nice. And that's why we love you. I love you. I'm so happy to be here with you on Elf Night. Remember that tomorrow night, HQ Trivia is back 9 p.m. with my best friend, Matt Richards. Send him my love in the chat. And don't forget, the charity again from earlier is Cancer for College, helping so many cancer survivors get on with the next chapter of their lives. You can visit them at cancerforcollege.org. And remember, Will Ferrell is actually matching all of the donations. So go make a donation right here. Make it a beautiful night. I am Anna Roisman. I had so much fun with you. It's one of my I'm gonna watch it tonight. I love it. I will see you next week. It couldn't come soon enough. Okay, I planned out our whole week. First, we'll make snow angels for 2 hours, then we'll go ice skating, and then we'll eat a whole roll of Toll House cookie dough as fast as we can, and then we'll snuggle. I love you, I love you, I love you.